certified, and then I see
Turn around, bite eyes. Every now and then I fall apart.
and I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever.
Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and in this one I'm gonna give my thoughts on this whole like Cody Ko situation. For those of you who don't know, Cody Ko has been in the news right now because of some major allegations that have they've been in the air for a while, but I guess it's really taken off now because of this video that D'Angelo made that I'll get into right now. But I'm not gonna give like a full recap of the whole situation because I feel like there's a lot of information that I still may get wrong or that I don't know and all that stuff. But I will try to summarize the main points that I think a lot of us know. So the main thing is Cody Ko, which is the YouTuber, DJ, whatever, I don't know. Honestly, okay, I've never heard of this guy until just now. Maybe I'm out of touch or something like that. But I maybe I've heard his name like once or so, but I had no idea who he was. Whatever. Anyway, Cody Ko has been in the news because allegedly he hooked up with Tana Mojo when she was 17. Okay, that's the rundown. That's the basic gist of it. She was 17. He was 25 at the time, I believe, and he hooked up with her and all that stuff. And Tana Mojo, she has gone on a couple podcasts addressing this, I guess, or saying that like, yes, you know, like this happened, all that stuff happened last month. I believe she was on a podcast, and then, you know, some people talked about it, whatever, but it really wasn't in the, I guess you can say, like in the main space. And then I believe like last month or a couple weeks ago, she got on another podcast saying that like, yeah, like she wasn't like spilling tea, whatever, like it was a crime that was committed on her, which is crazy. That's nuts to say, but it does make sense. And still, then again, I don't think that caught as much light as it should have until a YouTuber by the name of D'Angelo Wallace. I've never heard of him either until tonight or till today, whatever. And yeah, he made a video explaining it and all that stuff, which is, I think, this one right here. Yeah, an uncomfortable conversation about Cody Ko. And this one, he goes more in depth. I'll leave a link to the description for the video and all that stuff. He goes more in depth on the whole situation, everything about that. But that's really it. That's just a more simple, dumbed down version. Cody Ko apparently hooked up with Tana Mojo when she was 17 and he was 25. And yeah, they're talking about it right now. That's it. I just want to give my thoughts on it. So the first thing I want to say is I'm not surprised this happened because, I mean, it makes sense when you are like a quote-unquote YouTuber or someone like in the media space, whatever. I think it's more YouTuber, right? Or TikToker. Whenever you hit a million followers, it is innate in you to want to be attracted to minors. It is innate. It's always going to happen. It's, you know, you can't escape it. It's a canon event now. No, this always happens. I would say I'm surprised, but I'm really not. This always happens no matter what. If they're 17, they're on the market apparently for YouTubers and all that stuff. Also, I'm not gonna defend the guy, but this happens. This is like 100% happened in the real world with plenty of other people and all that stuff. Like a whole bunch of guys have hooked up with 17-year-old girls and all that stuff. Without a doubt, it's happened in the real life. It only matters this time only because this guy has a massive following and all that stuff. Like I said, though, I'm not defending the guy. Like, you know, he should still be punished and all that stuff, just like all those other guys as well in the real world, but no one cares because, you know, they're nobodies and all that stuff. But this guy is a somebody. That's one thing I will say. But like I said, I'm not surprised. They always do this. I think the worst part about it to me, it annoys me because this always happens to people who know better, or like it's, you know better. You're a fucking adult. That's what pisses me off. People know better at this age. This guy was 25 because he's like, yeah, 33 right now. So apparently she was 17. So yeah, like 8 years ago, I believe. This guy, he would have known better. Like, I know better now, dude. I'm 22 and all that stuff. I won't do that shit. This guy obviously knew better, but he did it. Like, he fucking knew what he was doing and all that stuff. And it just pisses me off because I guess they just don't care about the repercussions of it and all that stuff. That it won't come back to haunt them and all that jazz. So yeah, that's what gets me annoyed. It's like, dude, how are you so stupid to just do it even though you know better? Like, you 100% know that that's wrong. One thing too is like, apparently Gabby, the chick from Vine, the one who blew from Vine, like there was a video of her as well saying like she warned them, like she warned Cody Ko about her being 17, and he's like, oh thanks, and then he still hooked up with her a lot of stuff. So yeah, like, okay, keep in mind these are allegations at the end of the day, but it kind of seems like it's real just because there's a lot of stir up about it, and it does kind of seem true. The second thing I also want to mention is it's nuts to me how you kind of have to have a clean slate in order to be, I guess, have a following or just be popular and all that stuff. Your footprints, I guess, your footprints have to be clean without a doubt, because something that you did 10 years ago, 12 years ago can come up and haunt you for some of them are such dumb reasons, for like saying something on Twitter and all that stuff. Other times it's something serious like this, and it's just crazy how you really can't hide from your past if you are someone in the media, if you have a following and all that stuff, because people will come out and say stuff against you, people will come out and find out stuff about you that you don't even know. Like, it's someone that you don't know and they find this out about you. It's nuts, dude. You really have to watch what you do if you want to be on the internet. But yeah, like, if you want to get out there, if you want to be like a big Twitch streamer, big YouTuber, celebrity, all that stuff, you gotta just don't do anything dumb, man. That's for sure, because it will come back to haunt you, and that's crazy to me. Another thing too is there are some people who are defending them. They're saying that, well, she was 17. In some places it's how do you say, like, oh yeah, she was 17. Some places it's consensual or some shit like that. It's like 1 year less than 18. Like, it doesn't matter, dude. It is 1 year. She's a 17-year-old. She's still in high school. She's not 18. This person is still a kid. It doesn't matter at all, man. Like, this stuff is just wrong. It's just dumb. Why are you going to defend them? Maybe because they have such a massive following, you are, but just because you like them and all that stuff doesn't mean you can't not take this serious. This is a very serious thing. This is a very dumb thing that he did, which is it's just a garbage thing to do. Like I said, though, these are allegations. They're not true, but how he's responded to it kind of makes it seem like it's true, just like the same Dr. Disrespect situation, which I'll get into a little bit later after this. But yeah, like the whole thing about defending it, saying like, oh yeah, she was 17, all that stuff, or it's Tana Mojo, no one likes her, so it's whatever. He gets a pass for that. No, it's not, dude. It's really not. I don't see it that way. You shouldn't. If you see it that way, you're a garbage person. This is just so bad. Wow, this guy knows better. Like I said, this is pissing me off. This person knows better not to do that stuff with a 17-year-old if he's 25 at the time. This is just so whack to me, so gross, dude. Like, it doesn't matter. If it was your sister, let's say you have a sister and she was 17 and she hooked up with like a 25-year-old, dude, I think you would be pissed too, bro, 100%. I know I would, bro. What the fuck? If that happened to if that was any way related to my sister, dude, I'd grab his cheeks and I rip him inside out, just like anyway. But you get the point. It doesn't matter that she was 7. Like, it doesn't matter that she was 1 year less than 18 and all that stuff. Where in some states it's like you can have consent from 7. It doesn't matter. She was 17, dude. Like, she was not an adult. That's the main thing. And the last thing I do want to touch on is Cody Ko's response to it. So I believe on his YouTube channel, he has been deleting any form of comment about it. So wait, what? It's this guy? It's the guy who made the video like, ew, what the fuck? No way, it's this guy? Really? Holy shoot. That's crazy. That's fun. I believe that he's just deleting comments that mention it. Cody Ko wants to go, but he just has to check if we think it's cringe. Penguins and D'Angelo cooked you. Yeah. Man will do quite literally anything before going to therapy. Prove your real. Yeah. Last thing you want is Charlie making a video about you. Low guy is so done. Okay, so I guess not, but apparently I remember I saw these comments saying that he was deleting a lot of comments calling him out on this stuff, like the D'Angelo Russell video, and also like Moist Critical, and this whole thing with Tana Mojo. Like, he was deleting a lot of comments. Obviously, you're gonna get bombarded with them. You can't, at the beginning, you maybe can stop it, but it's gonna keep flooding and flooding and flooding. So he probably just gave up. But that was one thing he was doing, which I thought was just such a terrible thing to do. When you do that, when you try to sweep it under the rug, cover it up, delete people commenting about it, to me that just makes it seem like it's real, without a doubt. It's the same thing with that Dr. Disrespect situation. When he got called out about it, he was like, "Oh, hey, listen, we already worked this out. The deal was done. That's it." Like, he never said like, "Nah, I'm not a pedo." Like, the fact that you don't do that, the fact that you don't defend yourself immediately, going, "Hey, listen, I didn't do this," that kind of set to your case in stone, like, hey, listen, yeah, I did this, which makes me believe. Keep in mind, these are allegations. This is probably my third time mentioning it, but you get what I'm saying. When you're deleting comments of people talking about it, it's kind of a bad thing for you, man. It really is. You're not taking it that well. I think for sure if this was fake, or if it was fake news, all that stuff, you would address it immediately. But the fact that he hasn't makes me think that it's real for sure. I don't doubt it. Plus, like I said, when you're a YouTuber, bro, you are attracted to minors immediately. You know, it's like a spell. Ask. But yeah, I think his response as well has been rather lackluster. It's for sure not what you want to do in this situation. But yeah, that's really it. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.